turn on your notification bell, you will still get those information you are looking for. Thank
Tompolo's men uncover new illegal pipeline near a military post as Shell orders faces lawsuits. Now an illegal pipeline connected to 48-inch Trans-Focados export trunk line. It has been discovered by the Tompolo men. They are known as Tantita Security Services Nigeria Limited, TSSNL. So the report has it that this surveillance company has been operated by Ekpomopolo, known as Tompolo, has discovered this illegal oil output, where these people are siphoning Nigeria's oil in the Niger Delta. The politicians, the political Ediabanes, the Fulani oligarchs, So now, the Oil Spill Victims Initiative, they are known as, in short, OSPIVV, they has threatened to sue the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, and Shell Petroleum Development Company, SPDC, over these illegal pipeline connections used to siphon and drain the Niger Delta oil. You see, so this is what is happening. So the group revealed that the illegal pipeline connected to the trunk line through an abandoned pipeline by the Nigerian Ajib Oil Company Limited, and it was linked to a location in the high sea where they load crude oil into vessels and vamoose to overseas, where they can make money and pocket, while the owners of the oil will be suffering in the creeks, suffering hardship, deprivation, diseases, sickness, element that is unknown to medics, all right, and environmental degradation. So they are to be sued. So of course there are many reports of this crude oil theft in the Niger Delta. That's what the OSPIVV is saying through their spokesperson, I think, or the executive director, I beg your pardon, Prince Harrison Jala. So this thing has been going on. So, but they are not particularly interested in the theft of crude oil but they are now particularly interested in the theft of crude oil from the Focados terminal. That is where they're interested. So this thing is going on in many places in the Niger Delta. But the one that caught their attention is this one of Focado. Alright, the terminal. So this is what is happening. And the elder statesman, as the case may be, from Niger Delta, talking about E.K. Clark. I've said it for over 50 years. This thing has been going on in the Niger Delta, talking about this oil tiffy. All right, it has been going on there. Okay, and $700 million is being siphoned daily, as 400,000 barrels is being taken out from the Niger Delta illegally by these officials. And mind you, this thing is being, this pipeline we're talking about is close to a military post. So they said, this Jala said they will sue these people. He said, we will take on the NNPCL and SPDC. We have already briefed our solicitors to sue. So many international oil companies have to account for this haste. But we want to start with a shared group because there is nowhere they could pipe crude oil from those terminals without the involvement of those running the terminal. He went on to say that we do not know if other areas where pipelines traverse the region are involved. We can now see there is a massive approach to stealing crude oil in the Niger Delta region. Therefore, we are going to court. The two organizations should let the court know what they know about the massive oil haze since 2003. If we have a court where everyone will recount what they know, it is fair and good for us. We want to take them to a proper court of competent jurisdiction to unravel what is happening in the trunk lines. He concluded by saying that our interest is to unravel what has been happening in the oil sector. So whether they claim it at Focados terminal is not our business. Our concern is that some people have perpetrated the crime of massive oil theft and the resources pocketed by those we do not know. The international community and IOCs are involved. That is statement of Jala. You see, so, and Jala is the executive director of the OSPIVV. All right, yes. So this is what is happening. The group is Oil Spill Victims Initiative. So, but like the other statesman have said before about the oil tiffy in the Delta region, Niger Delta region, he said that the lines, these illegal lines, pipelines, they are connected to NNPC, terminals and what have you. So NNPC is aware of all these things. Them and their partners. That's what he said. NNPC and their partners. So this is it's official now that the government is stealing oil. Both Shell, in collaboration with NNPCL and the other IOCs, international oil companies. That's what they have been doing there. They have been stealing the oil. Thousands of barrels missing daily. Nigerians have suffered. Nigerians have suffered. But our grouse is that they allow themselves to be deceived by these political urchins, political Ediabanis, rigmaroling, deceiving people. That's our grouse. So this thing has opened the eyes of many that the Fulani did not mean meant well for anybody in the southern Nigeria. Talking about Nigeria to be precise. You see, it has opened the eyes of many. They have been stealing oil since 50 years, but not without the consent of some, saboteurs in those regions. Of course, that's why it was so convenient for them to be stealing without obstruction, because they have collaborators in the region, those who are hell-bent in ensuring that the people, remain in abject poverty, so that they will use it as a weapon against them, and they will continue to enlarge their coast and advance their cause and make themselves to be rich and dwell in affluence on account of people's resources. So this is it. So make no mistake about it. Government is stealing oil in Niger Delta. The government of Nigeria is stealing oil in the Niger Delta. It is clear now. Every finger is pointing at them. That's why we are bringing up these things. All the fingers, they point at government. What is happening? About there must be something there. So they are fully responsible. They are thieves. They are thieving oil, the people's resources. So when we say they are thieves, don't think that we have using offensive words. No, it's appropriate because the people of the Niger Delta have seen that they are thieving their oil. And I've said it. They say they will sue NNPCL and Shell for stealing oil.